Morning, guys. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh watching Yo Shadrach Kwakadash. Salutation to the brothers and sisters and the elders. It's coming to you this morning with a hopefully an edifying video. This is a young kid right here. He's from the Bronx, and we're gonna read a couple paragraphs from the story headline. The scripture reads this: New York drill rapper Sha E.K. charged with attempted murder over shooting that injured 3 people. Okay, so in 2024 he done committed this shooting, and this kid is from the Bronx. Okay, and that's why we tell you kids, man, if you committing shootings and you doing all sorts of things, be prepared what comes with it later. Because don't think that the police is not popularizing it or bringing to the media that they're not doing their job. Trust and believe, police officers will do their due diligence, and they will catch you. If they have enough evidence to pin it against you, you will be charged. So he think that everything was good. He's living his life. He's going by daily routine. That's what they want you to think. And who does it the most, the worst out of all law enforcement? FBI. They have you to think that you're good, you out here, you can't be touched. You getting your little coffees, your little cakes. You having your conversation with your peoples every day. You doing what you do. You going on your daily routine. Until one day they'll pop up. The most expected times when they usually do it is when you sleeping. They have a monitor watch, and they will hunt you down. They know your whereabouts. They have information to your phones. It's going to show where you're located, and they're going to get you. The worst time for them to get you is in the mornings when you're tired. Because that's one of the worst times of the day, man. You tired, and don't let it be that you was hanging out all night. They don't care about your sleeps. They don't care about you getting your energy. You should have thought about that when you was doing the crimes that you was doing out here in the streets. So now you got to pay for the wrongdoings of your of what you did. Okay, let's read this. A New York drill rapper Sha E.K. charged with attempted murder over shooting that injured 3 people. So I just wanted to read it again so we can get the clarity of what he did. Sha E.K., a noted Bronx drill rapper, has been charged with attempted murder for his alleged involvement in a July 2024 shooting in the Bronx. The shooting took place in the borough's Mount Haven neighborhood, and 3 people were hospitalized as a result. So thank God that 3 of these people was not killed by his mercy and grace, because this foolish kid want to go over and do evil, and he just want to do it just because. Sometimes, man, people just want to do things, man. Beef is brewing, and you do it in the summertime where people's out. The season, right? The summer season, that's where the most people are outside. And that's when people get caught lacking, because everybody chilling, everybody relaxing, everybody. But in wintertime it's kind of hard, because you can't, you don't see people out here really in the cold, man. Winter means death. Nobody wants to be in the zero below. Zero below weather conditions out here, man. Nobody want to be out here, man. Earlier this week, Sha was arrested for the shooting, according to News 12. So mind you, this is from 2024. This is July 2024, all the way to now, of February 2025. So you got August, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 7 months worth of investigation time. If you ask me, that's kind of too long. They will usually get you within a week or 2. 3 weeks. He had a 7 month 7 month freedom. Now he's charged. Guess what's gonna happen? All that shit you did in the street don't even matter no more. When you go into the system, now you got to deal with another beast. You got to deal with more demons that just like you. You got to deal with all type of shit. You got to be arguing with people who stress the fuck out. Arguing with people that, they want to get out. They want to live their life just like you. They want to have another chance to live in society, but they can't because they want to be down. They want to disprove to their boys that they tough, and none of them same dudes that that they trying to show off or prove to them, they're not coming to see you. Let me tell you something, man. If I wasn't hanging with you or doing right by you, Slack it. If I wasn't hanging with you or we wasn't cool or tight like that, or we just grew up in the same neighborhood, you go to jail, I'm not visiting you. You know what I'm saying? You may not do me no wrong, but I'm not visiting you. Now, depending on the situation of my family members or who I love daily, or sometimes visiting the jail is, sometimes you got innocent people that's in there that have not done no wrong. So sometimes when you go to these jail facilities to talk to these inmates and these prisoners, hopefully that a word can encourage them so that they can come out. So we're not gonna be overly unrighteous and just look down upon men, because sometimes men make mistakes. But as far as if I know you personally and you from my neighborhood and you did a lot of evil, you did a lot of shit that makes no sense, I'm not supporting that. I just can't do it. And trust me, man, jail's not a good place to be, man. Because when you in there, you got to depend on women and men to give you what you need on your commissary. Primarily women, they usually bring money or drugs into the jail system for you. And when you in jail, you can't control your home while you in jail. That's not going to happen. You're going to stress your mind out. You can't control what is being done out here because you can't see it. Now, you may have people to report to you, but people ain't going to keep doing that all the time because they got their life that they dealing with. Okay. So, you never try to raise your home while you're locked up because it's going to stress your mind out. What you do is you have the young lady that's giving you care packages, right? Let's call it that, care packages, et cetera, et cetera. You humble yourself, get those packages. When you come home, listen, most of guys come home, they don't got nothing. They don't have anything. So a lot of them come home broke. So when you come home and you living with this girl, she could have been having sex with dudes here and there, but now you home, she's trying to stop it. What you do, and you know about it, what you do, once you get on your feet the right way, you leave her alone. Just go about your life. I know it sounds messed up. I know it sounds harsh, but you got to go. You use her for the benefit of you. Stand on your own 2 feet like a man and move forward. If you have no children with her, or especially if you got no children with her, definitely get the hell out of there. All right? Let her talk shit about you. Who cares? Move on and be steady and do right in life and move forward. Get you a new woman, right? Hopefully that she's not out here doing wild and foul things, or not. Serve the Lord, be honorable, and move forward in your life. Don't get caught up into no more evil activities, because now you will not get that same person to look out for you no more. So do right and be honorable and move forward. And if you're going to live with that type of woman after she's done those things, that's on you. Me personally, I know how to play. I'm not being with you no more after that. All right. Anyway, not to go to the topic, but this is what goes on in the prison system. This is what he got to face. You know, you're facing, and you know, you got your mother, your father, whoever, grandparents looking at you like, damn, when you doing the bid and doing the time, they doing it with you, you know, mentally, physically, you doing it, your body's there, but mentally they're hurting because they worry if you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna get cut, or you're gonna die in prison. But these are the results that you have put on your life. And now people doing time with you. People don't want to be dealing with that shit. But sometimes that's the reality of life, man. It said earlier this week, Shaw was arrested for the shooting. According to News 12, investigators used a combination of witness accounts, security footage, and ballistics to link the rapper to the incident. So this dude is not thinking. Fingerprints all over the bullets. He's pulling them. He's shooting them. You know, all kind of evidence is against this dude. He's not too bright. Shaw last popped up in the headlines back in 2022 when he was one of the several New York rappers removed from that year's Rolling Loud New York Festival, allegedly at the request of the New York Police Department. So they had to remove this dude from some kind of event. Because he's a nigga, man. That's what niggas do. Niggas do nigga things, and they do nigga activities to be removed from a damn event. Then, New York City Police Department, they're not going to allow you to be a nigga, man. They're not going to allow you to do it, man, to mess with other people's fun and enjoyment. You're not going to bring niggerism into a place where people are trying to enjoy themselves at an event. And which too, man, you know what? A lot of these events are set up for death, man. Fuck these events. Stay home, man. Read your words. Stay home. Watch TV. Drink some juice or water. Stay home, man. Stay home with your family, man. Or whatever, man. If you live by yourself, you don't got no family. You're not married or nothing. You by yourself. Stay home. Enjoy your peace. Don't go out to these events. What are you going to these events for? This is what people that's living that lifestyle to get their name on, to get their money up. That's all that is. It's a waste of time. According to New York Times, Bronx Ramos, right, drill rappers, Sha E.K. and Ron Suno, as well as Brooklyn native 22 G's, were cut from the lineup. All three were associated with the city's popular yet controversial drill rap scene. They was all cut from the lineup. A lot of people, listen, man, don't want to be bothered with these type of animals, man. It was all cut from a lot of these programs, and they had an opportunity to to do the music, make the money, shut the fuck up, and move on with their life. No, they will actually want to live what they saying, and it costs you, dummy. It gets me mad because it's like, I'm not advocating for drill music because that's a demon ass vibration, but I mean, if you're doing drill music, man, paint a picture, but don't mother effing do the actual thing that you're saying in your rhymes. Because people that really do what they say in their rhymes, people are really living that way and they can live with the consequences. Are you ready to live for this? Now they're going to interrogate you. Now you got to get ready for snitching. And you're going to do it because you don't want to do all this time. You shot 3 people. You had a legal gun, right? That's automatically 10 to 20 years. Then every bullet in that chamber is going to cost you more years. Then they're going to ask you where you get the gun from. Then they're going to ask you, okay, who was involved with the shooting? Then they're going to ask you, what's that? Why did you shoot 3 people? They don't want to hear you say, oh, I didn't mean to. They don't want to hear that. You shot 3 people as attempted murder for each person. That's 25 to life. Look how many numbers you got. You got almost 100 years. You done, boy. You finished. You got 20 years on the gun. Every bullet 10 to 15 years. Right? So let's say you shot 3 people. Right? Let's say you only had usually these niggas be having a full chamber. Let's say you have 15 clips. 20 for each one of them. You're done, boy. Then you shoot in a public public area. You shot 3 people. That's 25 to life. You know he gonna try to get a lawyer to cut that. You know he gonna take a plea deal. You know. But anyway, the cancellations came less than 24 hours before the 3-day festival was scheduled to begin at Citi Field in Queens, right? The star-studded bill included fellow New Yorkers Nicki Minaj and A$AP Rocky, as well as Future, Playboy Cardi, and Lil Uzi Vert, and more. So you done blew your opportunity. Sha EK's manager, Stanley Noodles Davis, spoke out against the decision, pointing out that his client has not been charged with any crime that could justify his ban. The police try to associate what he's doing with violence and negativity, he said. They don't respect that he's an artist and entertainer trying to better himself and feed his family at 19 years old. Yeah, that's true. But guess what? When he not around you, nigga, you don't know what he doing. So yeah, it sounds good because you see him far as the artistic standpoint, right? But you don't understand what he's doing behind closed doors when you're not around him. You're not around him 24/7. It's crazy, man. He added, Sha EK has performed all over the Northeast this year. The crowds at his concert are full of kids dancing and having fun. He's excited to keep growing his touring business and proving the police wrong. Ron Suno's manager, Diamond Bo Brown, also expressed dismay at his client's removal, telling the New York Times via text, how can a person who has no criminal record and no gang ties, the kid never even made a diss record, he denied to perform in his hometown after all his hard work. They don't care when you're doing this type of music. Like I said earlier, they don't care about that. You're guilty by association because every drill artist is doing that type of music. Whether they see in his rhymes that he's not talking crazy, they will lock you up because of the vibration of the music. They don't care. You're all guilty to further notice. Now he may not mention no murder, no crime, no nothing. Cool. They just got to do it just in case they want someone to go down so that they could look good in their law enforcement. They don't care about you. You're a black man. They don't care. All right. So let's get a couple scriptures. This is on Proverbs 1:16. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. So stop trying to be this tough guy that you are and which you're not. So you run here to do evil. The first dude, you did evil. Allegedly, that's what they were saying. And then look at the photo you doing. You got your hand up, shooting at what? You young men, you better stop being rebellious. You young men, you very rebellious, man. That's why a father is supposed to put his hands and feet on his son, man. What I mean is like you gotta hold him down and you gotta show him the do's and the don'ts, the rights from the wrongs. You gotta show him true love, man. Be there for your son, because a boy is easily influenced of what he see and he gets caught up in the streets. So my job as a father, as a dad, is to make sure that my son don't get caught up into that lifestyle. And once I did my job and he wants to continue to be evil and be wicked, then go ahead, man. God bless you, man. Of course, I'm always going to worry as that's my child. I'm always going to worry for my son. But I don't want my son to get into no stupidity where I got to take me out of my zone to get to some kind of stupidity. That's why you got to pray for your children, man. You got predators out here. You got demons out here wanting to hurt your kids, man. Being a parent is not easy, especially to a young man. Men are easily influenced because they get caught up in this lifestyle, man. It's crazy, man. Let's go to I'm sorry, guys. I just want to go here. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 9. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So if you're killing people and you're killing innocent people, the Lord is going to pay back vengeance. He's going to pay back vengeance to all evil who do wrong and kill innocent lives, man. So the Lord has not taken away what he needs to do to you. All right, so with that being said, I hope this video is edifying. I got to go to work. Hopefully I can finish this up, do a part 2. Forgive me if I didn't go deeper into the scripture, but I got to go. Shalom.